Hey now, ladies and gentlemen. Hey now, hey now. Hey now, hey now. Hey now, hey now. And hey now. Welcome to our number 2 of the line. Wow, it's only hour number 2. This one feels like it's going by slow, John Byrne.
Really? It's flying for me.
Is it?
Yeah. But, I mean, your internal time clock is off. I'm telling you, man, you need to go to the doctor. I'm really worried about you.
Well, and Trish asked me if she wanted me to set an appointment today. I'll if I don't feel better by, I don't know. I think I'm okay. I just
Now, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I think I'm all right. And you come in the next day. I've gone blind in one eye. What's going on? I'm telling you, man. Come on, do it. The people are pulling for you. There are people out there, millions out there watching you and trillions listening to you. Don't let them down, man. They need their fix of Andrew.
Well, I mean, I think I'm fine. I really do. I mean, I've got to give this medicine time to kick in.
Man, come on.
Listen, here's the thing. Like, there's no reason for me to go to the doctor and him be like, you need to go get you the stuff that you've already got. Like, what's the point? I've got Tylenol Sinus Severe, okay?
A sponsor
Severe.
of the show, The Line.
I wish. Tylenol Sinus Severe, acetaminophen, phenylephrine.
Oh, I thought you could say fentanyl.
No, not fentanyl. I'd probably be all right if I had fentanyl. I'd just sleep it off.
Forever.
Guafenicin, pain reliever, fever reducer, nasal decongestant, expectorant.
Oh, expectorant.
Expectorant. What is that? Expect to get better?
No, that's horrible chemicals.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, let me see what's in mine. Let's see. Aloe vera juice and apple juice. Oh, my gosh. They're so similar in their chemical makeup.
It says daytime non-drowsy, sinus headache, sinus pressure, nasal congestion, mucus plus chest congestion. That's what it gives me, or that's what it gets rid of? It doesn't specify. Yeah, I think it says temporarily relieves these symptoms associated with hay fever or other respiratory allergies and the common cold, headache, nasal congestion, sinus congestion and pressure, minor aches and pains, helps loosen phlegm and thin bronchial secretions. To make coughs and more productive and temporarily reduces fever. So, I mean, that sounds like all the stuff I need. Why would I have to go to the doctor for that?
Okay, that's fine.
And then I'll try your whole aloe vera gimmick.
Well, no, you need to do that anyway, whether you're sick or not. But because you talk a lot, you use your voice. So it's very important.
It's my voice is not even the problem. It's like my brain works slower. And that usually is my biggest hindrance, is the fact that my brain is like, it moves in slow motion, which I feel like is happening today. I didn't even mute my phone. Well, I've only gotten one text message in an hour and 9 minutes. That's pretty impressive. Usually when I'm on the show, people are like blowing me up, acting like I ain't got a job to do.
Well, you know what? They know. They know that you're not feeling good.
So they're checking on me. All right, enough of that. Oh, you're saying they're not texting me because they know I'm not feeling good.
Right. They care for you.
Yeah. Anyway, Walter says expectorants loosens congestion to make cough more productive. That's what it said, didn't it?
Yeah, with all those chemicals. I hate to keep going back to it, but you know what does the same thing and it's natural?
What?
Aloe vera juice.
Okay.
Mix a little apple juice.
I get it. We'll do the aloe vera. Frosty says, you're killing me. New segment for the wheel. Andrew pronounces medications.
That's great.
We could do that.
Oh, my gosh.
It would be like the John Bird spelling bee. The Andrew
Only
pronounces.
it would be on you. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's you know what? That's going to happen.
Bubba says Tylenol, acetaminophen is bad for you. Jay Bizzle's aloe cocktail and some Molian is what you need. Everybody knows it's true. Wanda says Rhonda Dial will tell you aloe vera is good. She knows what you need.
Yep, that's where I got it from.
Yeah, I probably should text her and ask her what it is that I need to do. But, you know, when you're sick, you don't feel like talking to anybody. It's the problem.
Your excuses are getting lamer and lamer. I mean, they really are. Do you hear yourself? Do you hear how bad your excuses are?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't even want to talk about it. So it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I do want to talk about the SAVE Act because it's being brought up yet again. And I cannot tell you how utterly frustrated I am with Republicans in Congress, in particular, John Thune. I actually, as a matter of fact, last night, I talked to the handler of Tim Burchett, who is the congressman out of East Tennessee, in particular, God's country, Knoxville. I love Tim Burchett. I love Tim Burchett. And so I talked to him, and I said, would the congressman be willing to come on our show? And he said, yeah, of course. We can get him to call in. And so we're trying to hammer out a day at a time. Hopefully he'll call in this week. I want to talk to him about the SAVE Act and see if I can't get him to smack some people around up on Capitol Hill to get this done, because it is very important. What drove me crazy yesterday is the fact that John Thune had the audacity to say that the people promoting the SAVE Act are paid, online paid agitators, or they're like paid to promote the SAVE. I'm like, are you stupid? Are you literally stupid? You're going to make me use the R word saying stuff like that. Paid protester. What I don't even remember what he said. Paid political ecosystem is what he called it. We're getting paid. Who's getting paid to say that they want voter ID laws? Anyway, the Democrats, on the other hand, they're saying the quiet part out loud, which is that they want illegals to vote. And that's not surprising to you. It's not surprising to anyone. It is just a fact of the matter. A panicked Chuck Schumer in the halls of Congress yesterday, talking to reporters, saying that the Save America Act would purge millions of people from the voter rolls. Listen to this.
It's about voter registration. It allows ICE to kick tens of millions of people off the rolls, and they don't tell them until Election Day, and you show up and you say, you're not registered anymore. You're not registered here. You're not on the rolls. And they say, I didn't know that. This is a bill that destroys the country, and it is not about showing ID when you show up to vote. It's about the voter registration rolls, destroying them, purging them, not letting people know, and taking the rights in a algorithm put together by ICE, put together by Doge and Musk. It's an outrage, and that's why so many people don't want to pass it.
Okay, so we're trying to keep up here. So first, it was about birth certificates, okay? It was about having to have your birth certificate to vote, none of which is true. Then it was about women who got married who have a different last name now than what's on their voter rolls. Now it's about ICE purging millions of people from the voter rolls. That could destroy our country, Chuck Schumer says. Now, when we're talking about ICE, you may ask yourself, well, why would ICE be purging people from the voter rolls? Well, what kind of people does ICE deal with? John Burr, what kind of people does ICE deal with?
The worst of the worst.
Well,
criminals and
just
we're
categorizing, like, what's the name for the people that they deal with?
Stupid. No, I'm joking. Illegal.
Illegal immigrants.
That's the key word.
So-
Illegal.
So if ICE is purging people from the voter rolls and their primary focus is illegal immigrants, that would likely mean they're purging illegal immigrants from the voter rolls. And Chuck Schumer says it out loud. He says, hey, they're going to purge illegals off the voter rolls, and then when the illegals show up to vote, they're not going to be able to vote. That would destroy our country. Democrats have this uncanny ability to say the quiet part out loud. I mean, if I'm a Democrat strategist or I'm a staffer in Chuck Schumer's office, I'm like, no matter what you do not say that we want illegal aliens voting, because the American people are not going to go for that. But yet they come out and say it anyway. And it's like, okay. Tom in Pell City. Tom, what's up?
Hey, you took Trish to go see Black Jacket Symphony a while back. No, who was it? Trans-Siberian Orchestra. You need to take her to go see Black Jacket Symphony. They are doing Destroyer by Kiss, and then they'll do Greatest Hits in the second part.
Okay.
That's going to be a show, bro. Man, that's going to be awesome, John Bird.
Man alive. Brings you back to 14.
I don't know if they're going to do makeup or not, which they probably could, but, and the pyro and all that, but that's still going to be a good show. And I guarantee they do a lot of their hits the second part. So it's going to be a good night, man. It's on a Saturday night, too, Andrew.
Man, yeah, we need to look into that. They call me Dr. Love.
Later, man. Hope you feel better, Andrew.
Thanks, cuz.
That's going to be a good show.
I'm going to be honest. I've never really been a big Kiss guy. Yeah.
What?
I mean, I'm not
man.
against him. I like Gene Simmons, especially nowadays when he comes out and tells all the celebrities to shut up about their politics.
Yeah. I mean, they had some really good stuff. They weren't the best musicians in the world, but some great songwriters.
Well, I can appreciate their performance, like their stage show.
Wow.
I've always
Nothing better.
been a big fan of artists who put a lot into their stage show. It's why I like, Slipknot. Gwar is even got a good stage show. 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah. And let me tell you what, the father of it all, who's still rocking, a strong Christian, Alice Cooper, he still does. It's like almost like a movie on stage, and he's done it forever.
He was recently at the Sand Mountain Amphitheater, which is up in where is that? Arab or something? The amphitheater that they have up towards Gunnersville. I think it's towards Gunnersville.
Mm-hmm.
He did a show there recently.
Man, I wish I'd known. It's just a great show.
I could be taking you to big time concerts, but instead I'm taking you to rinky dink wrestling shows like
That's
this
all right,
Friday.
man. That's all right. It's unique. It's unique. It's a unique evening.
By the way, I told the wrestling promoter that we're going. So we're going. If you don't know, we're going Friday to Piedmont, Alabama, to Pro South Wrestling, which is a indie promotion. And we're going to go scope it out and see if we can find a way in the future to get John Bird in on the deal. I told them again on the message, the promoter, I said, we've been talking about you guys on my radio show. We're excited to come down. They gave me nothing again. I don't think they care that we're talking about them on the radio.
No, I don't think they get it.
Mm-mm. So they're going to get it when JoJo Cruz jumps that guardrail from his ringside seat.
You dang right.
Starts beating the hell out of their top wrestler, out of their champion.
You're going to have me a long jacket, or actually a big hoodie, that covers my face. And I'm going to pull it back. Going to have that psychedelic makeup. Forget about it.
Remember at the last wrestling thing we watched, they got this new gimmick where the guy he runs in, he's dressed in all black, he's got the ski mask on. They're still doing that. They did that Monday night where 15 of them came out. And they were all surrounding the ring, and then one of the 15 was actually Seth Rollins, which is the guy that interfered in that match.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could do that, since that's what's popular now. We could just dress you in all black, put you in a ski mask, and then you just jump the guardrail and run to the ring and beat them up, and then after they're down on the ground, you rip your ski mask off, and the announcers are like, "Oh my God, it's JoJo Cruz!"
We could make up a whole backstory. I got my start with Mid Atlantic Wrestling.
Yeah,
in
dude.
'79.
Oh God, we could do so much. With that.
We need to do. Yeah, we definitely need to do something with that.
All right, we're gonna figure that out. 205-545-9950. Yeah. So Chuck Schumer saying out loud that he wants illegals to vote, and also yesterday I pointed out what the Senate GOP and what really Congress in general is doing instead of the SAVE Act. I mentioned the dog show that they did and the plaque that they voted to be hung in the halls of Congress honoring the police officers that killed January 6th protesters. You'll be amazed at the latest news on one of the police officers on that plaque. So people are still coming up with JoJo Cruz's finishing move.
No.
The cruise control.
Ooh, me like.
That's a good one. I think the pap smear is still
That's a Dr. Ding-a-ling move.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's Dr. Dingling's got the 5 knuckles pap smear. Yeah. Donald says it'll cost $3,000 and 6 weeks of training to get in the ring. I checked for my nephew. He loves wrestling. Sure, I guess they've got a training thing. That documentary I told you to watch that I'm sure you didn't watch.
I hadn't had time. I hadn't watched any TV.
Well, I
the
hadn't
past
had
couple
time to
days.
drink your aloe vera juice.
Well, mine takes what, all of 10 seconds?
Well, mine takes 7 hours. It's
Okay.
only 7 episodes.
Okay, then. Let me finish my series. I'm on the last one.
But anyway, they've got at that particular place that Al Snow runs OVW Wrestling. They have their own training deal. We could send you up there. I'm sure it's not $3,000. Keith says Ace Haven is the owner promoter of Pro South Wrestling. And listen, I don't know who I was talking to. I've said the promoter. I was just talking to whoever runs the Facebook page. And I'm sure they're great people. I'm not saying they're. I was just saying they probably don't care that we're talking about them on the radio.
Well, that's their problem.
But we'll try and meet them while we're there, because I'm sure it's a small thing. Like, surely they're approachable. Like, we can go talk to them.
Oh, they've got to be.
And see if because I mean, how great it would be good content for us, but how great would it be for them to have? Because on that wrestler series that I told you about on Netflix, remember, the guy that bought it is a host of a sports show in Kentucky, in Lexington, Kentucky. And they're like one of the top, I think it's an iHeart station, and it's a ESPN affiliated sports station, right? And so he was taking the wrestling company that he just bought, and he's kind of tying it into the sports show a little bit and using it as promotion, and that helped them kind of build up fandom and sell tickets and everything else. I think it would only benefit them to team up with us and let JoJo Cruz take a stab at wrestling.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. Miss Officer says, if you are seriously coming to this Piedmont wrestling thing Friday night, I'll bring you some aloe vera that tastes just like moonshine.
Oh, dang.
An officer bringing me moonshine sounds like a trap.
Uh-oh. A setup. They'll be waiting for us.
Yeah, it sounds like a setup to me. But yes, we are for sure going. So if y'all are out in that area and y'all feel like going to watch some wrestling, man, say hey to us while we're there. I don't know. I don't even know how many seats that place has. Like how many people it holds. Because I started to getting worried when I told them I needed 7 tickets. I didn't know if they were going to be like, we don't have 7 seats. We've only got 6. I was like, well, John
a very
Burke
intimate evening.
John Burke can sit in my lap in my seat. It's a very intimate wrestling promotion.
It's like I did the Christmas show a couple of 3 years ago, and we took pictures as Buddy the Elf. I sat in your lap.
That's true. And then you got fired.
Yeah, I know.
So there are, and I just sent this to you and Tony Gump, John Bird, but there are, there's still Epstein images floating around that are being generated by AI. And a couple of the ones that I just saw was Stephen Hawking and Bill Clinton.
Oh, no.
And Stephen Hawking, it's Bill Clinton's cradling Stephen Hawking as he's dressed like a princess with makeup and lipstick on.
Oh, no.
And some of the, I got to read you some of the descriptions of this. Tracy said I might need a Z-Pack.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I probably got some at home. I've probably been prescribed them before and just didn't take them.
Yeah, but they become less effective the more time goes by.
My God, all the rules.
No.
Jeez,
I give up. No, I don't. I ain't done with you yet. Look for the phone calls when you get home, and look for me to stop by for dinner when you get home.
I bet you will. I should have brought you some meatloaf. We had meatloaf last night.
Dang it! Don't even say what it was. I mean,
I'll
gonna bring you.
I'll bring if you'll text me tonight. I'll bring you some tomorrow.
Okay, I'm all about it.
Because she made 2 pounds of it, and I always make myself miserable when she makes meatloaf because she uses hot rotel and then she sprinkles brown sugar on the top of it, so it's like this hot and sweet kind of.
Oh yeah, I've had that before.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Oh, so good.
So what I was gonna do tonight is I was gonna make grilled meatloaf sandwiches. So do you want me to make you one of those, or do you want me to just bring you some meatloaf?
I think the meatloaf by itself would hold up better, so just bring me a generous portion of meatloaf.
A generous portion.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh dang.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Kevin says, I used to wrestle under the name Leon the Bull Stresser on the indie scene.
Maybe he can train me.
Would you be willing to do that, Kevin? Or should I say Leon the Bull? Mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Yeah.
Mess with the bird, you get the beak.
Ooh, it's not quite as intimidating, but I'll take it.
Well, I mean, a beak would hurt if you poked him with it.
Yeah. Well, JoJo's going to take you on a cruise. That doesn't work at all.
JoJo's going to take you on a tropical cruise.
All expenses paid.
He says, look it up on Facebook. Leon the Bull Stresser. Let's see.
I'm going to do that, Leon the Bull.
Oh, he's an intimidating looking guy. He's a big dude. Wow.
Man. Okay, yeah, he definitely needs to train me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ball head is probably what makes it so intimidating. Yeah, I see him now. Okay. I see you, buddy.
Oh, dang, he definitely needs to train me.
Looks like there's some of these. Okay. All right. I see you. The bull. The bull. All right, cool. I like it. Yeah, we'll get the bull to train the bird and see what happens.
Yeah, man.
Jay says, hey, now, meatloaf sandwich with mayo and Worcestershire sauce.
Ooh.
On white bread. Thanks.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I was definitely going to put mayonnaise on it, but I don't know about Worcestershire. I guess I could. By the way, moments ago, Donald Trump outside of the White House speaking to reporters. Let's go to that for a moment. They're replaying that.
They literally would never be able to build that country back.
A new report says that the military investigation has found that the United States struck the school in Iran. As Commander-in-Chief, you take responsibility for that.
That is what?
As Commander-in-Chief, do you...
For what?
For the strike on the school in Iran. A new report says the military investigation has found it was the United States that struck the school.
I don't know about it.
Are you talking to the CEOs of various oil companies, encouraging them to use the Strait of Hormuz?
Yeah, I think they should. I think they should. I think they should use the Strait. In my opinion, look, we took out just about all of their mine ships in one night. We're up to boat number 60. I didn't realize they had that big a Navy. I would say it was big and ineffective. But every one of their ships, just about all of their Navy is gone at the bottom of the sea.
Mr. President, how do you respond? Mr. President, how laid any mines in the Strait of Hormuz?
We don't think so.
Is Senator Thune listening to you when you say you want to pass the Save America Act He says there aren't the votes to do it right now. What's your response?
Well, he's got to be a leader, you know? If he's a leader, he's got to get him. It's the most popular bill I've ever seen put before Congress. And it's voter ID, and it's voter. You have to be able to be a citizen to vote. It's called citizenship. And we're also adding in no men playing in women's sports, no transgender mutilization of our children, and no mail-in ballots, fake mail-in ballots. We have none of that, except in the case of the military, etc. I will say, it is the Save America Act. It's the most popular bill I think I've ever put before Congress.
Can you declare victory in this war if the supreme leader remains the Ayatollah's son?
I don't want to comment on that. I don't want to comment. But I will tell you, I just spoke with various countries, the leaders of various countries. You'll have a list. And they said they've never seen anything like it. We have, and I built it during my first term, and I used it. I didn't realize I was going to use it this much, but we have the greatest military in the world by far. Nobody close.
About a domestic terrorist attack by Iran, no.
We're not invited to the Shield of the Americas. Mexico, Brazil, and Colombia were not invited to the Shield of the Americas. Why was that? And could they come in the future to the event?
I think they were invited. Maybe they didn't come. I think they were. I get along very well with all of them.
In Iraqi parliament, few days, members slogan, dates to America, dates to Israel. What is your response to them? What is your message for Iraqi government?
What did he say?
In Iraqi parliament, slogan, date of America, date of Israel. Member of the parliament.
Death to America, death to Israel. What's your response?
That's not a nice question.
Mr. President, did Spain give in after you told them that you would commerce ties with them? Are they cooperating with the United States?
Who?
Spain.
No, they're not. I think they're not cooperating at all. Spain, I think they've been very bad. Very bad. Not good at all. We may cut off trade with Spain.
You guys all trade with them?
I don't know what Spain's doing. They've been very bad to NATO. They get protected. They don't want to pay their fair share. And they've been that way for many years, actually. Let me give you the good news. The people of Spain are fantastic. The leadership, like you. The leadership, not so good.
Lebanon is under attack, and Hezbollah is making dangers for the Lebanese, and especially the Lebanese Christians. What is your message for Lebanon?
Well, we're working on it very hard. We love Lebanon. We love the people of Lebanon, and we're working very hard. We got to get rid of the Hezbollah. Has been a disaster for many years.
All right, so that may be all we've got on there. He's just kind of we have these things, and if you would, I think they're moving over towards him. Keep your ear on that, John Bird, and see if we get the audio back, because he moves down the line with the reporters, and so we ultimately kind of lose the audio feed. Let's see. Oh, they moved way down there. Just well, they're hanging with it, so they must have something. So tell me what. Okay, let's go back to it. Yeah.
Knocked out all of their anti-defense. We've taken out 60 mine boats, 59 mine boats, which nobody has ever seen anything like it. We have the greatest military in the world by far, not even close. But you know what? They've inflicted 47 years worth of damage to the world, and now they're a big price.
Mr. President, are you willing to withdraw the U.S. from Iran, even if they have not turned over and allowed the U.S. to seize their remaining?
I'm not going to answer that, but we have hit them harder than virtually any country in history has been hit, and we're not finished yet.
Arizona, why did the FBI seize records there?
Okay, so it seems like the audio's cutting in and out. The problem is when he's leaving the White House, he's out there on the White House lawn, and Marine One is there, the helicopter that's cranked up and ready to go once he walks out the door. But the press pool will be out front, kind of roped off, and he will go down the line and answer questions from reporters. And we just, people, I think a lot of people are used to it, but I think a lot of people also underappreciate having a president that does that. Let's go back, Jumper. Check that audio one more time. See if we're back with him. No, that's it. Okay, so we don't have an audio feed anymore. But essentially, saying a couple different things there. Things that we've reiterated as far as Iran is in a very bad position. They don't really have anywhere to turn at this point. Also, on the Save America Act, which is what we were most recently talking about, it is the most popular bill, and that's an important note to make. Is that the Save America Act is polling at like 85%. It is the first bill to land on Congress, in front of Congress, that has got that kind of support. I'm not talking about 85% support from Republicans. I'm not talking about 85% support from Democrats. I'm talking about 85% support from the American people across the board. And listen, maybe Democrat supporters don't realize that this is detrimental to the chances of their preferred politicians. But it's so common sense that they don't even think that deeply about it. And they think, well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Not realizing that their side cheats in order to win. And that's the only way they can win. So you have to ask yourself, and I always, as always, encourage you guys to contact your lawmakers, contact John Thune's office, contact whoever, and tell them that they have to pass the Save America Act. Their jobs depend on it. It's fascinating to me that anybody would be against it, much less Republicans in the House. And John Thune will say, "Oh, I'm not against it. I just don't think we have the support for it." How? How do you not have support for it? It's just another example of, if it's good for the American people, if the American people want it, Congress will find a way not to give it to you. It's the same song and dance every single time. If it's good for you, it's probably not good for them, and they're not going to give it to you. Pass the Save America Act. And I understand, listen, there's people out there that think that this is not going to happen, that this is not going to pass. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does. But whether or not I feel, or you feel, or anybody else feels like it's not going to pass, I'm not going to stop pushing for it. I'm not going to stop shouting from the rooftop saying, pass this bill. I'm not going to stop encouraging you guys to contact your representatives and tell them, pass this freaking bill and do it immediately. In the meantime, I hope and I pray that the Trump administration is making moves to protect our elections outside of the SAVE Act, because you can bet your ass that the Democrats are currently working on stealing the midterms. 205-545-9950. Noto Roofing, bringing you this part of the show. NOTOroofing.com, NOTOroofing.com, my roofing company. And the weather continues to be crappy, man. We got storms tonight, man. Thunderstorm's going to be rolling through sometime around midnight, which hopefully that doesn't keep you up. And then you're going to wake up in the morning and probably be a little more rain and some wind and everything else. And then tomorrow, chance of thunderstorms. And then finally on Friday and Saturday, we'll have some sunshine, but then more rain Sunday and Monday. Just that time of year. And it's a perfect time for you to get your roof inspected and make sure everything's on the up and up. Whether you know you got problems or you don't know you got problems, get it inspected and get that complimentary roof tune up. It costs you nada. I mean, I don't know what else I can tell you other than it's free. You know, free is free. It doesn't cost you anything, and they're not forcing you into anything. There's no obligation. Just good old-fashioned inspection from the best roofing company out there. Make sure you tell them I sent you. Tell them you're a big part of the Hey Now Nation. That way they know that you are our people. And get yourself hooked up. 205-848-2299. That's 205-848-2299. And online, NOTOroofing.com. So get this, Bird. Remember yesterday I said that instead of passing the SAVE Act, that members of Congress have done things like held dog shows. They brought their dogs to work and did a little doggy parade. They also voted on hanging a plaque to honor police officers from January 6th, some of which killed protesters, right?
Yeah.
One of the hero police officers on Hakeem Jeffries' January 6th memorial plaque has been indicted on 9 felony counts, including rape. Allegedly drugged and assaulted nearly a dozen women.
A dozen?
Yeah. Former D.C. Metro Police Department officer hailed as a hero on the Capitol plaque honoring law enforcement's response to January 6th. Has been slapped with a superseding indictment on multiple felony counts, including rape, sodomy, and abduction. Timothy Valentine is currently sitting behind bars facing a mountain of felony charges. According to Alexandria Police, Valentine was first indicted by a grand jury in December and was indicted again Monday morning in 3 additional cases. 4 counts of rape by force, 4 counts of rape by incapacitation, 2 counts of adulteration, 2 counts of sodomy, 2 counts of abduction with intent to defile, 2 counts of sodomy by force or incapacitation, 1 count of aggravated sexual battery by incapacitation, and 15 counts of unlawful filming.
Oh, man.
Valentine joined the Metro Police Department in 2016 and served as a patrol officer during the events on January 6th. He left the department in 2022, but authorities say the crimes he is accused of committing occurred in 2024 and 2025. According to investigators, Valentine allegedly targeted women he met through dating apps, inviting them out for drinks before drugging and sexually assaulting them once they became incapacitated. Police say victims have been identified in Alexandria, Virginia, Prince George's County, Maryland, and Tacoma Park, Maryland. In total, investigators believe nearly a dozen women may have been targeted.
You know what? There's one more charge they forgot. Chemical castration. Oh, and there's one extra one they missed. Hang 'em high, baby. Hang 'em high. Crack.
What a scumbag this guy is. And this is
serial rapist.
One of the individuals that Hakeem Jeffries and other congressmen that refused to pass the SAVE Act are honoring at the Capitol. And as far as I know, his name's still up there. I wonder if they're going to scrub his name, or they're going to
They
leave
should
it
have
up
done
there.
that as soon as that came out.
And it's not like, so he's indicted on these new charges as of 2 days ago, but he was charged with a lot of these other crimes back in December. So this has been hanging over this guy for 3 months. And he was charged back in December. Well, it wasn't until just a few days ago or a couple weeks ago that they voted to hang the plaque, from what I understand. So it's like this was out there, it was known, and they still hailed this guy as a hero, immortalizing his name at the Capitol with a plaque honoring the J6 heroes.
Man, if that doesn't say it all about the left.
And I'm sure Michael Bird's name is on there, the officer that killed Ashley Babbitt. I'm sure, what's his name, Fatone, the macho BS guy that has got all the tattoos. I'm sure he's on there. Just, I mean, some real, and this is, remember, we're all like super pro law enforcement. And there were probably a lot of police officers on that day on January 6th that did their job appropriately. But there was a handful that didn't. And there was a handful that were in on the ruse of January 6th being a setup. That's why we've got plenty of footage of them conversing with each other, talking about undercover agents, handcuffing protesters, and then taking them around the corner, unhandcuffing them and fist bumping them as if to say, good job. Good job on being undercover, buddy. But anyway, the moral of the story is that's what they're doing instead of passing the SAVE Act.